flying swiftly, which makes it hard to find the pathway through the darkness. Every time I fall behind, I think I hear a whisper around nearly every turn, but what the voice is saying, I barely can discern. The echoes that are following the contours of the ground ebb and flow in eddies in a tidal wave of sound. And through the mist, I think I see your face and try to learn the meaning of expressions I barely can discern. Through the mist, I think I see your face and try to learn the meaning of expressions I barely can discern. Thanks for being here. I'm happy to be here. Welcome, this is a farmhouse. A cluster of flies and lights. And this time of year is bad. We are so very sorry. There is little we can do but swap them. She didn't beg, or not enough. She didn't stay when things got tough. I told a lie and she got mad. She wasn't there when things got bad. I never ever saw the northern lights. I never really heard of cluster flies. Never ever saw the stars so bright. In the farmhouse things will be alright. I never ever saw the northern lights. Never really heard of cluster flies. Never ever saw the stars so bright. Woke this morning to the stinging lash. Every man rise from the ash. Each betrayal begins with trust. Every man returns to dust. I never ever saw the northern lights. Never really heard of cluster flies. Never ever saw the stars so bright. In the farmhouse things will be alright. I never ever saw the northern lights. Never really heard of cluster flies. Never ever saw the stars so bright. Welcome, this is a farmhouse. 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 myself and feeling grateful for a lot of things. First of all, to be back in Northampton, which I haven't played in a long time. Pretty cool. I think the last time I'm going to get this wrong, but I want to say it was like 1991 or something. Because we used to play Pearl Street. Is that And the other reason I'm laughing right now, I'll come right out and say it, is that I want to thank you guys and express my gratitude for having the coolest, most patient audience ever. Because I come out here and try to play the hardest song in my repertoire first. Which is that's totally fine. That's okay. You guys are cool like that. You're all cool like that. Anyway. If you're just staring at your walls, observing echoing footfalls from tenants wandering distant halls, this one is for you. If children playing all around, to you is noise, not pleasant sound. And you'd be lost on the playground. This one is for you. All alone the life you lead. A silent diner where you feed. You bow your head, pretend to read. This one is for you. You slip past strangers in the street. There's no one that you'd care to meet. Longing for your TV seat. This one is for you. If you're just staring at your walls. If you're just staring at your walls. This one is for you. This one is for you. This one is for you. Coffee that somehow leaks out of your cup. If nothing comes down, then I'm forced to swim up. On the way upwards, the colors come back, but all on the bottom is blue, gray, and black. The darkness is cold and perception goes wrong, and the night seems to go on incredibly long. So I ask you why. Jumbled events that have less than no worth. Time in the forest to dig under rocks, or float in the ocean, or sleep in a box. Or sink just below all the churning and froth. Swim to the light source, fly like a moth. So toss away stuff you don't need in the end. Keep what's important and know who's your friend. Thank you. Good to be here. You guys remember Pearl Street? Remember Pearl Street? Is it still here? Kinda, sorta. Somebody told me. I think we played there like 4 times in 1989. Oh, were you there? Were you? All 4 times? I don't believe you. Was anybody in here actually at Pearl Street in Fishman? Yeah. That's impressive. You're old. Get out of here. I know, I gotta play this. Yeah, I'll dedicate this one to, actually, I'll tell you who was at all 4 Pearl Streets was my dog at the time. My dog. I was thinking about her today when I pulled into town because she used to travel with us in the early years of Fish everywhere. Everywhere we went, she went. My mom actually gave me the puppy Marley when I was, it probably must have been like 1985 or something, and I remember being very mad at first, like, how could you give me a dog? I'm about to go on tour. And then I'm stuck with this thing. And then it turned out to be the greatest thing that ever happened, and she was part of our gang. She used to sit under the piano when we played at Nectar's and always sat in the band room with us. I remember lots of nights where we would play a gig, actually around this area, like Keene or Somerville Theater over here. And had to sneak Marley into the hotel, at night. Anyway, I'm gonna play this song. This is a very strange segue, but when Tom and I wrote this next song, Tom and I used to always have two different points of view on what the song was about. The songs are all written in a very organic way, on the fly and in a room often together. And sometimes Tom's perspective about what the songs that we wrote together were about would be often different than mine. And I used to think this song was about, how sometimes you think the dog's talking to you, if you're in a certain state of mind. That's what I thought this was about. So, not the beginning part, but the actual body of the song, not the voice part. But and so the very last line of the song, I thought, was me responding to her long conversation that she had been having with me. So here it comes. It's time I sling the baskets off this silver burden horse. Sink my toes into the ground and set a different course. 'Cause if I were here and you were there, I'd meet you in between. And not until my dying day confess what I have seen. My glance is always darting as I stroll the avenue, avoiding all the obstacles that terrorize my view. And if you are there with me, I trust you to lead the way. And when you're not, I'll follow you and always go astray. You're silent in the morning, suspended in the trees. When lunchtime comes, you've found your voice, it brings me to my knees. The volume just increases, the resounding echoes grow. So once again I bask in morning stillness that I love so. The target that I shoot for seems to move with every breath. I tighten all my arteries and make one last request. Divine creation hears me and he squashes me with fear. I think that this exact thing happened to me just last year. Silent in the morning, you found your voice, it brings me to you. Silent in the morning, you found your voice, it brings me to you. Silent in the morning, you found your voice, it brings me to you. Silent in the morning, you found your voice, it brings me to my knees. Here's the part where I talk to her. I could not dismiss you, shelter you, speak with you, smile at you, trust in me, laugh and brush you, often I agree. Could not dismiss you, shout to you, speak with you, smile at you, trust in me, laugh and brush you off, and I agree. Speak with you, smile at you, trust in me, laugh and brush you off, and I could not dismiss you, shout to you, speak with you, smile at you, trust in me, laugh and brush you off, and I agree. Mistress of the dawn strides along with a solitary pawn who lingers on, then is gone with no word and no one heard where he went to this day. Maybe he was sent away. The children of the sun having fun didn't realize they were done because the pawn chanced to wander through the camp just like a tramp. He left his stamp there to this day. Maybe he was sent away. Gone are silent summer rains, wind is rolling off the plain, bringing ice upon the breeze, making flowing water freeze. The minstrel of the land made a stand in a castle made of sand, watched it fall in the frost, and the message was lost with one last word to deliver under ice upon the river. It lies frozen to this day. Maybe he was sent away, frozen to this day. Maybe he was sent away. 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 Haven't done this in a while. I'm gonna play this song. Oops. Let me get this back. just a satellite high above the atmosphere, bouncing everything you say to someone who was meant to hear. Sometimes on a rainy day I lie in bed and dream of you, so blame it on the satellite when your message can't get through. I am just a tiny wave, a minor ripple out at sea, moving slowly toward the shore, burdened with uncertainty. I'm gaining power, losing speed, wondering as I near your door, will you hold it open for the tidal wave approaching shore? You've become an island in the hazy world surrounding me, offering a vast reward each time I safely cross the sea. All too often I become lost in the fog and haze, clinging still against my will to promises of clearer days. Just a raindrop that accelerates without control, losing bits and pieces in descent till I'm no longer whole. I am just another shooting star above that you might see. Until I have your full attention, I'll be anything but me. Anything but me. Anything but me. The shoulder that I leaned on was carved out of stone, but when I'm done freezing, I wanna be alone. Never want my hand cut off, never leave him 'cause I push. Always give him what I like, always recognize your fate. Left is where I always turn, left the route my walking takes, up against a person who, up from hell the answer blue. Up and down, it's up to you. Drive me off the Chinese wall and peel my fingers off the rim. Come unglued while in mid-air and land to reform. Limb by limb by limb. And I am taken far away. Taken far away, taken far, lingering slowly, melting away. Tossed with the salad and baled with the hay, pooling like water that drips from above. Thanks for doing that. Trampled by lambs and pecked by the dove. Silence is suddenly smothering me. Nothing I touch and nothing I see possesses a pulse so it's fit to be seen. If I'm a drone, then where is my queen? Drive me off the Chinese wall and peel my fingers off the ring. I come unglued while in mid-air and land to reform. Let's sing. Let's sing. I'll do more of these things. You could cover the fishman part on some of them. Often my favorite part. Now let me do this. This has a fish part on at the end that you guys can help with. I'll do this song about, speaking of early, 90s. And, I'll dedicate this song. I'm going to dedicate this song to a friend, a great musician, wonderful guy who unfortunately passed on last year. A lot of musicians, of course, moved on last year, as we know, but we haven't really talked about this one. This is for Raul Rico, who was the percussionist for Santana for many, many years. And a good friend that we did a number of tours with Santana in the 90s, and they were so kind to us. We went to Europe with them, Italy, all over the place. And Carlos would invite us up on stage, and that band was like a group of assassins, like musical assassins. And Raul was the biggest one. He really drove that band on the congas. And while we were hanging out with Santana, they went through like 4 different drummers in that space of time, but they never changed the percussion section at Raul and Carl Perazzo. So we wrote this song about Walfredo Reyes, who was the drummer at the time. And I'll explain a couple of things. Not to do VH1 storytellers here, but there's a bunch of people you'll hear in this song, various drummers that Santana had at the time, like Rodney Holmes was in the band, we sing about Rodney, and the guy Davey that we sing about was the drum tech when we stood next to Davey in a field. And the best part of this song is definitely when Fish ruined their set with his vacuum cleaner. So I'll sing the song. It's been 10 years since I saw you. We've been in once with El Rayo X. Lindley's hair was so greasy. Who knew then what would happen next? We were eating crab at Meriwether Post. We went up to that mountain in Stowe. We stood in a field in New Mexico. Walfredo, where did you go? What did you do? Who put you up to it? Where did you go? How much did you get paid? How do you do? How did you know where I live? Walfredo, Walfredo. Next time we saw Carl and Raul, Rodney had taken his place. He played like the wind and the water, but we still missed your smiling face. And when we finally made it to Trento, ooh, Rocco William had taken the throne. We stood in a field next to Davy, just to keep him from feeling alone. What did you do? Who put you up to it? Where did you go? How much did you get paid? How do you do? How did you know where I live? Walfredo. isn't fair, but what can you do? Alex had more chances than you. When I think back on you, Walfredo, those were times I'll never forget. The snow fell in Vail, Colorado, when Fish played the vacuum and ruined your set. Leaning back on your stool, looking cool behind your paint-splattered kit, but not as cool as Raoul. What did you do? Who put you up to it? Where did you go? How much did you get paid? How do you do? How did you know where I live? Walfredo, 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 Walfredo. It's nice to play that on the guitar. Yeah, that was, sorry to keep telling this story, I just gotta finish this. I started it, gotta finish the story. So like, you know, the whole time we were out on tour with Santana, we had such a good time, but every couple of nights, Fish, or maybe it was like me and Paige, we kind of egged those guys, you should let Fish play vacuum cleaner. You know, with Santana. Come on, you guys, seriously, he's amazing, you love it. So finally, one night, Carlos said, okay, now is your chance, man. But he's like a serious guy, you know, Carlos, he's a serious guy. Anyway, and he went on stage, and he went up to that vacuum cleaner, and he started like, and I'm sitting behind him, standing right next to Carlos, and Carlos just started getting mad, like it wasn't funny. Seriously, it was not funny. And I've actually read some stuff. People have written about that. They're like, oh, Carlos sat on the drum riser, enjoying and laughing. But not true. He was not laughing at all. He was pissed. It was like we ruined their show. Because people, we were the warm-up band. People didn't get this thing. And I remember like going to poking Fish from behind, like, stop. Anyway. Got a blank space where my mind should be. Got a cliff behind some cold green tea. Got clouds that seem to follow me. Got strange demands piled up on me. Got memories. Got memories. Got memories. Memories of being free. Gonna steal time from the faulty plan. Gonna act as though I'm still a man. Gonna give you one last chance to see. Gonna shrug demands off of me. Gonna dream. Gonna dream. Gonna dream. Dream of being free. Time from the faulty plan. Steal time from the faulty plan. Gonna steal time from the faulty plan. Steal time from the faulty plan. Got a blank space where my mind should be. Got a blank space where my mind should be. Got a blank space where my mind should be. Got a blank space where my mind should be. deep in a cave, but it's up rather high. There in the darkness are safely concealed all of the dreams that you never revealed. And if you go there, and after you do, all of these dreams would be yours to pursue. The rest of your lifetime devoid of a care. If you keep your eyes open, you may find yourself there. Such is the promise, such is the curse. You could just live your life better or worse, knowing the cache of dreams upon that hill beckons and sways but won't bend to your will. You might find a river though under a mountain that feeds a remote subterranean fountain. Drink from this taste, just a hint of a dream that somehow leaked in through the underground stream. And if you go there, and after you do, all of these dreams will be yours to pursue. The rest of your lifetime devoid of a care. If you keep your eyes open, you may find yourself there. If you keep your heart open. Winterqueen looks up and sighs. I wish that I controlled the skies. For up above is where to stand to rule those who walk on land. The summer queen flies by and sees the realm of butterflies and bees. It says I wish I lived below, instead I sail where breezes blow. And then the rain came down, it tried to seep into the ground. Water deep, pushed and poked, and sodden soil already soaked began to roar. The Prince of Silence walks below, inside a cave of ice and snow. It says I wonder why, but words are locked in glaciers never heard. The Prince of Music on guitar neglects to play a single bar. The music trapped inside his his head resounds and fills the space instead. Winterqueen looks up and sighs. The Winterqueen looks up and sighs. There is the tower, like a solitary flower, standing in the snow, and the wolves all wait below. And you're walking on the edge, throwing bread crusts off the edge, as you sing in a voice so clear, and my name I think I hear, concealed within the theme, and it disappears. I see. And I'm standing far below, watching wolves you seem to know, as your voice still carries on in your never-ending song. And my blood begins to boil, bones melt into oil, hissing liquid in the snow as my body melts below. And a ripple sends a beam of sunlight dancing through the steam. My now unfettered soul has direction I control. To your tower I draw near, but do I see a trace of fear? The approaching sound of hoofs now scatters all the wolves. You briefly watch the horsemen ride, then you quickly run inside. The riders' weapons gleam, and the horses' nostrils steam. What's the next line? You already said that. I think he goes up into the tower now, so. What is it? That's a lot. I can tell you the story without knowing the line. He goes up into the tower, joins you. I can't remember the next line. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Thank you. That was 3/4 of steam. Oh, God. You guys are crazy audience. Thank you. I was really getting into that, too. I was there. Melting into the oil, melting into the snow. Yeah, the rest of the song? Well, that's going to be the encore. So if you guys don't like that verse, anybody who hates that verse just can leave. Because you already know what it's going to be. What am I doing? Do you know that I'm telling the guys, I'm honoring you with the God's honest truth. I cannot, for the life of me, okay, like this is the first time I've done this. I've done sets before, tab and stuff. I've never done this. I cannot plan what I'm going to do. I tried so hard, like all week. I was like, it would be so much easier if I just decided what I was going to play and practiced it and went out there. And I wrote down like 100 songs, like 100 songs. And I kept trying to chop them, and I was like, I don't want to chop any of those. I like them all. It's all your fault. Hey, let me do this one. Okay, I don't want to do this one, but I can do it in the real time. Yeah. So that would be tough on the acoustic. Though I did actually spend a whole day learning Fuego on the acoustic, but it's not that good, so I'm not going to do it. It's just not that good. But I learned it. So there. All right, man. Let me get back to it. Let's get the show back on. Hey, I'm shouting somebody out right now. This is so important to me. This is the most important thing of the whole night. Okay? There's, like I was saying about this, so many songs, and songwriting for me has always been a joyous, like, hangout, fun, party experience. So many songs were written with so many different people, many with Tom, many with Steve, with my friend Susanna, with the guys in Fish guys, with many other friends. I started thinking about it this morning. There's probably like 20 or 30 people who co-wrote, because anybody that's in the room is in. Like if we started writing a song, if you're in the room, you get a songwriting credit. But there's one person that is so important to the Fish community that does not get shouted out enough. And that person happens to be in the audience right now. And for this person, I'm sorry I'm embarrassing you, because he's a very wonderful, smart, brilliant, amazing person who is also not big on probably being in the spotlight, but he's about to be, because I want you guys to shout him out. But a lot of these songs were three-way kind of written with Tom and myself and this guy. And the next song we're going to play, which is Heavy Things, was one of them. The other ones that he was a co-writer on were Limb by Limb, Undermined, Verses of the Meat Stick, a lot. And his name is Scott Herman, and he's here tonight, so could you please give him a big... Thank you, Scott. You're amazing. And thank you. finally came around, something small would pin me down. When I tried to step aside, I moved to where they'd hoped I'd be. Vanessa calls me on the phone, reminding me I'm not alone. I fuss and quake and cavitate, I try to speak and turn to stone. Till he reaches through my vest to do the thing that she does best. She probes and tears my ventricles, steals my one remaining breath. Things are falling down on me, heavy things I could not see. When I finally came around, something small would pin me down. When I tried to stay aside, I moved to where they'd hoped I'd be. Stumbling as I fall from grace, she needs my vision to replace her railing sight throughout the night, leading to holes in my face. Mary was a friend I'd say, until one summer day she borrowed everything I owned and then simply ran away. Things are falling down on me, heavy things I could not see. When I finally came around, something small would pin me down. When I tried to stay aside, I moved to where they'd hoped I'd be. I'm going to do this one because I was talking about the year that we played in Pearl Street. Yeah, so this took place in that year, and everything in this song is just documentary, straight up. And I'm going to sing this for my best friend and the love of my life, and my bride, Sue. That's what this is for. We danced all night and swam at dawn in the summer of '89, and life stretched out like a rolling lawn in the summer of '89. I see you standing there in those jeans you used to wear. You stole my heart, but I didn't mind in the summer of '89. Brazilian music on the stereo. We hiked the long trail to a spring. I took blades of grass and I wove you a ring. Our eyes were bright, but our smiles were worn in the summer of 95. On the road when our first was born in the summer of 95. We'd sing to put her down as the bus rolled out of town. The kids we were had grown, but a new love came alive in the summer of 95. Life changes, time presses on. It seems each year goes faster than the last. And oh, it's not that I don't like the way things are, but lately time just drives me right back to the past. Glad to find any time alone, and it's summer once again. The days are full, but they're not our own. Remember our life back then. We shared one small room, just a bed and a chair. I close my eyes, you touch my hand, you smile, and I'm there. You're the same girl I loved back then. For now and all time, you'll be that girl of mine from the summer of '89. You're smiling at me from your picture frame, and I miss you. My life keeps on changing, but you stay the same. I miss you. So many moments that we should have shared. I miss you. And the days turn to years, and it hasn't stopped yet. The memories we shared, I will never forget. No, I will never forget. There's a hole in my heart that will never be filled. I miss you. This all should get easier, but it never will. I miss you. I float through the days and the long, lonely nights. I miss you. And I hear your footsteps, you're coming down the stairs, lost in your laughter, the sun in your hair, a brief recollection, the light in your eyes. I see the reflection, but it passes by. It passes me by. You're smiling at me from your picture frame, and I miss you. Every morning I wake up and I whisper your name. I miss you. You're in faces of people I see on the street. You're everywhere. You're everywhere. You're everywhere. You're everywhere. All these worlds rolled into one. Together we revolve around the sun. And if you get the chance, watch the young children dance. In a little while, you will see them smile. Truth may dazzle gradually. It all comes out in the wash eventually. Try to catch a gleam if you know what I mean. You may even see the cogs in the machine. Reconvene, reconnect, raise a glass to the architect, 'cause it turned out better, so much better than we ever did expect. Find your treasures where you will, and don't you stop until you've had your fill. Wherever you may go, look around, take it slow. There might be more to this than we all know. And if we had the chance to see the rough draft, I bet the early plans would make us laugh. And it never seems to help when we try to intervene. Some things are better left unseen. We can reconnect, raise a glass to the architect, 'cause it turned out better, so much better. We can reconnect, raise a glass to the architect, raise a glass to the architect, raise a glass to the architect. Actually, baby, thank you. kind of similarly themed song. Do you guys, anybody in this room happen to read that book, The Secret Life of Trees, that's out right now? The Hidden Life of Trees, I mean, it's called The Hidden Life of Trees. You read it, one person? It's like a bestseller, I think. It's something read it. Well, if you want to have your head explode, look for that one. It's called The Hidden Life of Trees. This came out. It basically, it's this guy, this German arborist or scientist, and tree guy, who explains that the scientific community has discovered that trees learn and remember and suckle their children and have friends and communicate and talk. All this stuff that I'm saying is absolutely true. And it sounds like I'm making this stuff up, but it's not. It's a great book, but it completely messed with my head. I think about it all the time now when I'm walking around. Their trees are communal creatures that, like I said, they speak, they protect each other. Trees have friends. A seed might land and two trees will grow next to each other, and they can see how the branches on the outside go. They kind of make room for the light for the other one, and they'll grow side by side. Then if one of them dies, they're sort of like an old couple. That one will die, and the next one will die, and I'm not doing this justice, but. Oh man, I'm gonna do a different song. I've got the perfect song. I wasn't gonna do this song. I was gonna do. I've never played this song. I'm gonna play this song. Anyway, everything I'm saying is completely true. Someone help me out here and shout out that they know that I'm right. But it will change your point of view on the world if you read this book. So I'm gonna do a song that's off the number one hit album, Blue Ash and Other Suburbs, which I'm sure all of you have in your collection. That's my helper, by the way. I've never played this before, but it's called Tree. Trees, shake your leaves, wave your branches in the air. Trees, shake your leaves, wave them like you just don't care. 'Cause when the wind blows, we like to party down. When the wind blows, every tree in town. When the wind blows, we like to party down. Me and all the trees. Me and the trees. Feel the breeze, feel the wind. That's when the party's gonna begin. Me and all the trees. Me and the trees. Feel the breeze, feel the wind. I just wanna party like a mighty tree. To do this. Similar theme. Listen as she speaks to you. Hear the voices flutter through the barriers arranged by you. Close the shutters, draw the shades, filter out the Everglades, glistening with evening dew. Thunder calls through waterfalls, rising tides and ocean walls. I can hear you when you sigh. Listen as she speaks to you. Hear the voices flutter through. Watch them fall and let them lie. Thunder calls through waterfalls, rising tides and ocean walls. I can hear you when you sigh. Listen as she speaks to you. Hear the voices flutter through the water in the sky. Through the water in the sky. Your time is near, the mission's clear. It's later than you think. Before you slip into the night, you want something to drink. Steal away before the dawn and bring us back good news. He put dread in primal soup. Please wipe it from your shoes. Just then a porthole pirate scourged the evening with his cry. Sanctuary bugs to bribe, a monkey of its thigh. A dust arose and clogged my nose before I could blink twice. Despite the scuff that bubbled up, I gave some last advice. The flesh from Satan's dogs will make the rudiments of gruel. Deduct the carrots from your pay, you worthless swampy fool. Exploding them through fields and fen and swimming in the mire. Septic neighbors gargled too, demented me with fire. I drifted where the current chose, afloat upon my back. If perchance a new slime by, I'd stuff it in my sack. Soon I felt a bubble form somewhere below my skin. But with handy spine of hedgehog, I removed the force within. Susie then removed her mask and caused a mighty stir. The angry mob responded, taking turns at grabbing her. The funky cavern's musky grind appeared within my palm. I snatched Rick's smoke to scrape it off with deadly icy calm. Meanwhile, I had taken Sue and used her like a rag to mop the slime from where the slug had slithered with the bag. In summing up the moral scenes, a little bit obscure, with the director, a serpent deflector, a mud rat detector, a ribbon reflector, a cushion connector, a picture of nectar, a viral insector, a hormone collector. Give the director a serpent deflector, a mud rat detector, a ribbon reflector, a cushion convector, a picture of nectar, a viral insector. The director, a serpent deflector, a mud rat detector, a ribbon reflector, a cushion convector, a picture of nectar, a viral insector. Go out candles once again. Leave the presents all inside. Take my hand and let's take a ride backwards down the number line. You were 8 and I was 9. Do you know what happened then? Do you know why we're still friends? Laughing all these many years, we pushed through hardships, tasted tears, made a promise, one to keep. I can still recite it in my sleep every time a birthday comes. Call your friend and sing a song, whisper it into his ears. Write it down, just don't miss a year. You decide what it contains, how long it goes, but this remains. The only rule is it begins. Happy, happy, oh my friend. You decide what it contains, how long it goes, but this remains. The only rule is it begins. And all my friends go backwards down. All my friends go backwards down and on the line. All my friends go backwards down and on the line. All my friends. When I see you coming down the line with eyes wide open, somewhere in between the past and future, where you drift in time, you can see a different point of view. You decide what it contains, how long it goes, but this remains. The only rule is it begins. Happy, happy, oh my friend. You decide what it contains, how long it goes, but this remains. The only rule is it begins. And all my friends go backwards down. All my friends go backwards down. All my friends go backwards down. All my friends. Life in slow motion, feet are in the clay. I'm going nowhere, been standing here all day. I had a notion there was something more to do. As I watched the water from the banks of the river, it swelled and grew. And I tilt to the left, lean to the right, tilt to the left and lean to the right. Walked on coal and slept on glass amid swords of sound and daggers of light. And my heart is screaming, 'cause half of what I say is lies, and it takes so much to keep up this disguise. It takes so much to keep up this disguise. I see a doorway in the haze, and I'm trying to get to it. The stars are peepholes in a wall, but we can walk through it. And the memory's still so real, the memory's still so real. I guess it's never really over, even when it's over. But I'm vibrating with love and light, I'm pulsating with love and light. In a world gone mad, a world gone mad, there must be something more than this. I'm vibrating with love and light, pulsating with love and light. In a world gone mad, world gone mad, there must be something more. And the trumpet call is sounding, the trees are bending low. There's a great fire in the distance, there must be something more than this. Our shadows will all be dancing with red dust on our clothes when we leave by a tornado. Elbows in the clouds and feet in the sky. And I'm vibrating with love and light, we're pulsating with love and light. In a world gone mad, a world gone mad, there must be something more than this. We're vibrating with love and light, pulsating with love and light. In a world gone mad, a world gone mad, there must be something more. so much, everybody. far away, but someday I may tell the tale of mental tangle. When into your world I fell. Without you now I wander soaking, secretly afraid. But in your grasp the fears don't last, though some of them have stayed. I wheeled around because I didn't hear what you had said, and saw you dancing with the lady up on the moors of bed, and I was foggy, rather groggy. You held me to my car, the binding belt enclosing me, a simple little car. And on the market stands unfolded, with all the willies and their wares. I shuffle by, alert but numb to all the glances and the glares. I think of you underheating all the times I raise my cup. It's now I know that you knew that I'd soon end up end up. I wheeled around because I didn't hear what you had said, and saw you dancing with the lady up on the moors of bed, and I was foggy, rather groggy. You held me to my car, the binding belt enclosing me. Said well, you try to treat me like the others, and now I don't belong. Simple smiles and good times seem all wrong. got me back thinking that you're the worst one. I must inquire, Wilson. Can you still they closed, and I was still asleep. For when my hand was holding hers, she whispered words and I awoke. Faintly bouncing round the room, echo of her never spoke. And I awoke. Faintly bouncing round the room, the echo of her never spoke. The place I sought was far beneath the surface of the sea. My sight was poor, but I was sure the sirens sang their song for me. They dance above me as I sing. I see them through a crystal haze, and hear their sweet sound bouncing round, never-ending coral maze. The crystal haze.